Good morning. This morning we're going to go through those two practice problems for Gay-Lussac's gas law. This will be the last one before we combine these three. So just follow along with me, check your work. Most of you that submitted this, your homework already did a pretty nice job. So check it for me. If you haven't submitted your work, go ahead and watch the video and reach out to me if you have any questions. So in this one, we're going to hold, our volume's going to be held constant. So for both these problems, we're going to use Gay-Lussac's law, which is P1 over T1 equals P2 over T2. So if we look at number one, a gas has a pressure of 6.58 kPa at 539 Kelvin. And reminder, we need to have all these in the temperature of Kelvin. What will the pressure be at 211 Kelvin if the volume doesn't change? So just go ahead and cross multiply and divide 6.58 times 211 equals, and then this is our P2, our unknown. Cross multiply that. You have 539. P2, divide by 539, divide by 539, you're left with a pressure of, our pressure is going to be when our temperature decreases here, 6.58 times 211 divided by 539 is going to give you an answer to 3 sig figs of 2.58 kPa. All right, so if you look, there's that direct proportional relationship. Our temperature went down, our pressure value is going to go down accordingly as well. So it went down to 2.58. All right, let's look at number two. So again, final answer 2.58 kPa. For number two, this one we're going to be solving for a temperature. So we start with P1 over T1 equals P2 over T2. In this one, the pressure in a car tire is 198 kPa at 27 degrees Celsius. So a reminder, we need to put that in Kelvin. So we're going to take that 27 plus 273. That gives us 300. So our pressure, or our temperature is 300 Kelvin when it's at 27 degrees. And at the end of the trip, it's a hot sunny day at the end of the trip. The pressure in the tire due to that temperature rising, it's risen to 225 kPa. So before we do the math, we can see our pressure value went up a little bit. Our temperature should go up a little bit accordingly. So just cross multiply and divide to solve for T2. So we have 198 times our T2 equals 225 times 300, divide by 198 on both sides to isolate T2. So your temperature of 225 times 300 divided by 198 is going to give you the 3 sig figs, 341 Kelvin. So if you see, pressure went up just a little bit, our temperature went up just a little bit to 341